Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying on 3 different kinds of shapewear. First and foremost, it was actually really difficult to find a dress to wear for this video because I don't wear a lot of super bodycon stuff, and I needed something that was going to be tight but that was going to have a material that also you could kind of see all of the lumps and bumps, because you want to see the lumps and bumps and you want to see them disappear with the shapewear, right? Everything that I've ordered is designed to be kind of more smoothing. I got shorts in each of them. What I would love is something that is specifically targeted to kind of like the lower abdomen. But that seems to be impossible to find because everyone wants that hourglass kind of snatched look now. So everything has a real focus on the waist. So after a good amount of research, I ordered these headliner shorts from Lizzo, and her range is available at Fabletics. I had to get Spanx. I actually have a different pair that I've had for years and years, but they are black, and I wanted to try these newer versions, which are kind of thinner, and they're more, they're called Naked, I think. Or they might be called Thin Stints. Let me see what it says on there. Naked 2.0, high waist, mid-thigh short. And the thing that was appealing about these ones is that there's no seam on the thigh, and I was particularly excited to try these. I ordered these from Net-a-Porter because because I wasn't prepared to spend a ton of money on the Skims website to get free shipping, and I decided to get the Spanx and the Skims from one website. Plus it was easy returns if they don't fit properly. And these are the sculpting mid-thigh shorts. The colour I got in these are miniature. The colour I got in these are mica. I'll link everything and the shades and stuff that I picked below. These I was excited about, but like I say, the reviews for this specifically did say it is more about kind of like the snatched waist rather than smoothing this area, which is what I would prefer. So we'll see. So let's look at the before. This is just like a cheap dress that I got from Amazon a million years ago. I think I've worn it once. So I'm wearing you can see the lines through it. I picked this specifically because I knew it was going to be thin enough for you to actually be able to see the shapewear underneath and what you would be able to see through a really thin or tight dress. So you can see the underwear that I'm wearing. I'm going to be looking for some of this stuff to smooth that, like this line that I've got here. Also, I have got a kind of ridge underneath my tummy, which is where my C-section is. And really what I wanted to do is just kind of smooth all of that area. That would be ideal. In amongst that, if you can suck me in and boost my bum a little bit, all the better. I'm trying on that. The Lizzo ones first. You can see this is the inside of this. I mean, I love how colourful this is, like that hot pink. But it's like got, it says YITTY. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Lizzo's shapewear range is called YITTY. And it's got YITTY printed in like a tacky kind of thing to help hold this up. But I don't feel like this is going as high as I would want it to go. And that is a really thick band. The fact that that's so thick is probably going to help to hold it up a little bit, but you're definitely going to be able to see that through my clothes. On top of that, obviously you're not going to see me in this. It's all about what it looks like when I put the clothes on top, but you can very much see the shadow of my C-section scar there. Like weirdly more than you could before. I'll tell you another thing that's weird about these. This is kind of weirdly baggy. It feels like that this is tight here, and then this is like not tight to my leg, but again, it's got quite a large seam. Let's see. Obviously, you're going to see it because it's like a slit in the dress, but we're ignoring that. Okay, well, as I suspected, you can immediately see the seam. That is really obvious. The seam is crazy. That just makes no sense to me at all. Because even if you were just wearing like this under jeans with a vest or something, you're always going to be able to see this. That is so prominent. It almost looks like it's part of the dress, like it's like a belt or something. Additionally, I feel like it's made me look fuller in this area. Rather, it's maybe like compacted me a little bit from the side, but looking front on, it's kind of given me more of a roundness. So it's smoothed everything, but I don't think it's done that in like a particularly flattering way. Again, smoothed everything in the back. In terms of the leg, let's just see I can see a line here, which isn't where the short ends. That's kind of where the particular squeezy in part ends. And then down here, I can see a line of where the actual short ends. Right, next let's try these super thin Spanx. I'm quite hopeful for these. These feel like they're smoothing everything. Like my tummy area feels more smoothed, and I don't feel like I'm getting anything anywhere that's like really uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? And the top part here is high enough for me. And this doesn't feel, it's not got like that silicone-y thing, so I would be slightly concerned about it rolling down. But it's very thin. Now this one isn't quite as high strength as the one from YITTY, and so I think you can more see that same shadow here, which I'm always trying to avoid. So, it's not perfect, but it feels very smooth. It feels kind of very slinky underneath the dress. I don't feel like I'm wearing Spanx in the traditional sense. So I feel like if you were kind of trying to smooth out like cellulite or something like that, or you were just smoothing, if you didn't have quite this, I think you would probably really like these because they're very, very comfortable and they feel really, really nice. Last ones are the Skims, which I'm excited to try, but I feel like they're going to be crazy. So just looking at the way that they're made up, there's like a little bit for your bum. So this is going to be all smoothed, and then this is obviously supposed to like not be. So this is kind of lifting your bum. And then this is for your thighs, I'm guessing. Oh my God, these are so small. I will also talk about the sizes that I ordered in the description below. I'm a little bit concerned about ripping these. Okay, I'm in. Let's talk about these because the reviews online are so mixed. I really, truly didn't know what to expect. People really are talking a lot about this being more about the sucky waist and not really what I was looking for. But I'm not seeing, because people were saying it's so tight around the waist section. I'm not seeing that. I'm not finding. I think that the panel that's the strongest is here, which kind of works for me. They're also very, very lightweight. Feels like you're not wearing very much at all, which again, I wasn't expecting. I was thinking these were going to be really, really hardcore, a little bit like the YITTY ones. And what I particularly like is it's got the cutouts for your bum. So it kind of like pops your bum out. This is all smoothed. And then this part down here is actually literally holding your bum up like a bra. This feels like my bum's actually being lifted. Actually. That is a little bit fantastic. Also worth mentioning, because obviously I've been showing you them with just my pants on underneath, I do have a substantial tattoo, and the only one that really covered it was the YITTY ones. Similar. They're all kind of similar in terms of what they do for me and my midsection. The only difference would be that this kind of makes a bit of a difference in the bum area because it pops it out a little bit. I really want to say that I love these because I love a bit of Kim Kardashian. But even as I'm standing, I can feel this rolling down. This is a much thicker little band at the top, and I can feel it rolling. Just kind of like walking and standing here, I can feel it. You can also really obviously see the band of the short, same way that you could see it on the YITTY ones, kind of. It's not as bad, like I say, but you can still see it, which is kind of a deal breaker for me. And then at the top, you can't, I don't know if you can really see it. A little bit, you can. You can actually see that top band, which again, if you're wearing something that's very, very tight, you don't want to be able to see the shapewear underneath. That's not the point. Overall, I've got to say, the Spanx are my winner for not feeling or looking bulky. But the trade-off, of course, is that they're just not quite as supportive as the other ones. My least favourite ones were the YITTY ones by Lizzo. They were just too thick for me, and I didn't like how substantial the kind of bands around the legs and the top of the waist was. But I think that if you were looking for something more substantial, if you were going to wear it under, a much thicker dress, or if you were going to wear it underneath jeans and stuff like that, you might want something like that. I can see there being a place for it. I don't think that it is something you would wear underneath something super, super bodycon because there's just too much of it that you can see. I think this is definitely, these ones are so thin, practically undetectable. The most comfortable. I can see that the ones from Skims give you a bit of a better shape than the average shapewear. I'd like to try more from Skims, and I like the fabric. I like that they come in so many different skin colours, but I can definitely feel it rolling down on me right now. So it's a no. I think I'm going to be keeping these ones. But if you want me to try on any other specific ones, or if you want to recommend to me, try these, they're so amazing, please let me know, because I am looking for the perfect pair to wear underneath my wedding dress for our vow renewal in Las Vegas. So all ears for suggestions, and I'm hoping that the beeping in the distance is going to stop before I have to film another video later. Because, oh, and it's just stopped. Thank you for joining me. I will leave everything listed and linked below. If you've got any other questions that I haven't answered there, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.